I am upset, concerned, and worried about that we need to revisit the issue of silent bystanders. Didn't we learn, all of us, from studying the Holocaust and other events? And the notion that a silent bystander is not contributing to the evil or the problem that's occurring is wrong. It's just wrong. Silent bystanders, they're really a major impediment for resistance, an impediment for progress, impediment for opposition. Because when there's so many silent bystanders, people get the notion that there's no reason to oppose what's going on, that to accept it, to be comfortable with it, to lose energy, to become apathetic, to give up. When there's so many silent bystanders, there's not nearly enough reinforcement for the forces that are opposing the forces that are dangerous. So let's say, for example, there's a huge outbreak of anti-Semitism worldwide. We don't know how widespread it is, but we know that it's looming and that it's getting worse. And of course, yes, it got developed, it got expanded, it got accelerated from the war, but of course it was already there. And we call upon silent bystanders to get not silent, to get off their asses and stand up against this, specifically it's anti-Semitism. We don't say they have to support Israel. We don't say they have to take sides on that. But they do have to take sides on something that is hateful and something that has major implications. So it's about time to hear from the Christian community, especially the mainstream Protestant and Catholic community. They have power, they have influence. They represent a large portion of the country. There have been support for Israel and support against anti-Semitism from the evangelical community. And they know from the famous quote of the Reverend Martin Niemoller, Lutheran pastor in Germany during the war, who wrote that famous poem, when they came for the socialists and the communists and all the other groups, I didn't do anything. I didn't raise my voice because I wasn't one of them, until they finally came for me and there was nobody left to come and help me. So we need to talk about solidarity. And there needs to be solidarity between Christians and Jews and Muslims too. I mean, there have been so many efforts about interfaith education, culture exchange, and Holocaust education. It seems like almost every high school kid, middle school kid, everywhere has learned something about the Holocaust, and clearly silent bystanders are an issue, a big issue. We can't let it happen again. Never again. Never forget. Never again.